Another one, guys, okay? Live with another one. The mic is hot. All right, welcome to the channel. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. Topic of discussion today, guys, is guys, what's next for Alex Pereira? That's the big question right now, guys, okay? That is the big question right now that is in my mind because as of right now, Alex Pereira is suffering from a broken foot. Yes, I just did. Dunn did said it, guys. Alex Pereira is suffering from a broken foot, okay, due to Ankalaev's, checking ability. That's probably the only ability he had in that ring or in that octagon, excuse me. Because soon after, I tell you what, he got knocked out clean by Alex Pereira. 12-6 elbows sent him home. But what is next? What is next for Alex Pereira? How long will Alex Pereira be out? Excuse me, due to this injury. I mean, a broken foot, average. I mean, but he's an athlete. He's going to have the top of the line doctors, the top of the line medicine. I mean, I could see 6 months. I could see six. Actually 6 months to I'd say 6 months to really recover from a broken leg, and then maybe 2 months, 2.5 months of rehabilitation. So 6, 7, 8. So about 8 months recovery time. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. How the doctors are going to look at this. I don't know if this is a bad break. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is a not so bad break. So the doctors would definitely tell us more about this injury and how long will Alex Pereira be out. Most likely he's definitely done for 2026. 2026 is coming to a close. I mean 2026, excuse me, 2025, because 2025 is coming to a close. But maybe summertime. Maybe summertime we'll see Alex Pereira. Maybe around that, that White House. I mean, because that White House card is going to be held in June. So it is possible. Maybe, I mean, it'll be a longer layoff for Alex Pereira, but I wouldn't mind Alex Pereira having this long layoff, due to a broken foot. I mean, as long as he's healthy, we know for a fact that Alex Pereira shows up and shows out. As long as that man is healthy, he shows up and shows out. How you doing, guys? How are you doing, guys? Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys, okay? Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. Do me the favor. Support the community. But, guys, what is next for Alex Pereira? I don't know. I don't know why you want me to say that. But, yeah, guys, I don't know what's really next for Alex Pereira, I know there's going to be a long layoff. That's for damn sure due to this broken foot. But I don't know who's going to be the next matchup. I don't see how Carlos Ulberg, brings any threat to Alex Pereira, to be honest. I see an easy KO for Alex. Don't get me wrong, that last performance against Dominic Reyes was fantastic against Carlos Ulberg. But, guys, I mean, look closer at, look closer at that win streak that Dominic Reyes was in. It wasn't that impressive. It was not that impressive. Okay, one of those wins was, the dead body of Anthony Smith, guys. Okay, so look, I love and respect Dominic Reyes. It hurts for me to say that, but that is the reality. Okay, and up on this community, we talk, truth and facts. Okay, so in my opinion, I really don't see how Carlos Ulberg brings any threat. I mean, I like his striking ability. I like his ability to keep the fight on the feet. But I mean, against a guy like Alex, that's an easy KO. Okay, easy KO. So I don't really know what's next for Alex. You know, um, I like Jerry Prochazka. I really do. I mean, that was a fantastic fight. Fantastic fight. Jerry Prochazka, Khalil Roundtree. I mean, that third round was probably the best round uh, that I've ever seen, man. It was a great, great round. It was nuts. It was just absolute fucking chaos. Jerry Prochazka went in there, started just, walking into shit, with no care. He said, "Yeah, you can hit me, but I'm gonna hit you harder and more." And man, that was a phenomenal third round by Jerry Prochazka. I mean, I recently watched an interview with Jerry Prochazka, and I believe it was in the Believe You Me. No, it wasn't in the Believe You Me. It was a Pound for Pound podcast with Kamal Usman and Henry Cejudo. I watched that interview with Jerry Prochazka, and Jerry Prochazka said that he was winning round one and round two. I'm like, Jerry, this guy is fucking psycho. Jerry Prochazka is a psychopath, okay, roaming through the streets, ready to kill you, okay, born and raised on Elm Street, okay? That is Jerry Prochazka, a fucking nightmare, all right? All right, a nightmare, and I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Peyton, how are you doing? Okay, how are you doing? Welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat, man. Blessings to you, man. Blessings to everybody on the channel, and blessings to everybody on the chat. But yeah, guys, I really Jay Prochazka is just a fucking he's a nightmare, guys. Okay, but I don't know who would face Alex next because I mean Alex already beat Jerry Prochazka twice, and I understand. Okay, I do understand there were stipulations, with those two wins. I mean, there was a short notice fight, but guys, you got to understand, Alex Pereira was also coming on short notice when he fought Jerry Prochazka. Both men was coming on short notice, and I do understand Jerry Prochazka was he was coming off of a long layoff due to injury because of a shoulder injury. It was one of the worst shoulder injuries that the UFC's seen. We've seen Dana White talked about it multiple times, but I still, he still got knocked out. Okay, he still got knocked out, and I don't think I'm ready to see. I don't think I'm ready to see Jerry Prochazka versus Alex. I don't think I'm ready to see that, guys. All right. How you doing? How you doing? I don't think I'm ready to see that. Okay. I really don't think I'm ready to see that. But I mean, to be honest with you, the only move for Alex right now is to move up to heavyweight. That's the only thing that excites me, man. Honestly, that's the only thing that excites me is seeing Alex Pereira move up to heavyweight. I mean, he's a big boy already. Okay, he's a big boy already, walking around at 240. I mean, why not? Why not put him against Tom Aspinall? I mean, Tom Aspinall. I mean, the timeline probably goes really well. To be honest, the timeline really goes well because if you look at it, Tom Aspinall fights in about what, in a month? Tom Aspinall fights in about a month. Okay, so if he fights in about a month, and then you wait for that. You wait till next year, summertime of next year. Maybe you put Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall. If Tom Aspinall gets to Gane, that's easier said than done because I do believe Gane is going to surprise everybody and beat Tom Aspinall. Okay, pure facts. That's what I believe. If Tom Aspinall goes in there and he tries to strike with Cyril Gane, he's gonna get in trouble. Okay, he's gonna find himself in a nightmare. All right, and he's gonna find himself similar to where Jerry Prochazka was on Elm Street. Okay, just stuck in a nightmare. Because I tell you what, Cyril Gane does have those abilities. He really does. But I like that fight. I really like that fight. I'd rather see that fight. I'd rather see that fight than Jerry Prochazka. I'd rather see Alex Pereira move up to heavyweight. And fight anybody there. To be honest, I mean Alex Pereira versus Derek Lewis. That sounds fun. You know what I mean? That shit sounds exciting. Derek Lewis versus Alex Pereira. Holy shit! Sign me up. Sold. I'll be watching. Okay. Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I mean, there is talks about John Jones and Alex Pereira. I mean, that's a fight that I do want to see, but I don't think the UFC is going to give John Jones that opportunity. I just don't see it. I just don't. Would I like to see it? Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful fight. I mean, like Anthony Smith will say, on paper, this is a fantastic fight. I mean, you got John Jones, who's just unbeaten, the GOAT in mixed martial arts. Yeah, he's older, he's slowed down, okay, but he still has those technical abilities. Very technical fighter. He can protect himself. His defense is very good, but he's high level with his technique. Now, when it comes to Alex Pereira, guys, we already saw what his abilities are. His abilities is I punch you and you get knocked out. Okay, pure facts, and that's what's been happening since the beginning of time when Alex Pereira was not even in the UFC. He was knocking out people prior to being in the UFC for years. Okay, and now we have Alex Pereira in the UFC just taking over in such a short time, man. Excuse me. But what is next? That is the big question here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's really next for Alex, man. Like I said, he is suffering from a broken foot, so that's gonna be a long layoff. Let's say if it was a 7 month layoff for a broken foot, you know, let's just say, what is it? What is it right now? October. Okay, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, it lands May, June. It lands right around the White House card. So I think we might just see. I think we might just see Alex Pereira versus Jerry Prochazka. I think that's the most realistic fight that the UFC wants to book. I think that's the most exciting, most chaotic fight they could book for the UFC. I mean, for the UFC White House card. Um, I'm not sure if it will headline, but I definitely see the UFC seeing Jerry Prochazka versus Alex Pereira as a very entertaining fight. Very entertaining. Jerry Prochazka has no ability to have just a mediocre fight. Every fight Jerry Prochazka is in, it's always been exciting. It's either he gets knocked out or he knocks out someone. So the UFC knows that. And I think that what the UFC is trying to do, they're trying to sell the White House card as a one in a lifetime event. One in a lifetime. And I think they want to make this card stacked from top to bottom just entertaining. And I think it'll be atrocious kind of if you don't put Jerry Prochazka against Alex Pereira at the White House card. Don't get me wrong. If you was to put Alex Pereira versus John Jones, I'm sold. Totally sold. Okay. But the most realistic one that I see the UFC doing, and this is just my opinion, just because I've been watching the UFC and the decision making for a long time. So I think Jerry Prochazka and Alex Pereira at the White House card sounds like the most realistic fight that could happen. So I think that's the next fight for Alex Pereira. If I had to say, what is the most realistic fight that you think the UFC would book? And due to timing, uh, due to injury, I think, and due to just this being a badass fight, I think the UFC will be sold. Sean Shelby, McMahon, and Dana White will be talking about this fight for the White House card most likely. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if they will headline. That's a different story. I'm not sure if they will headline. Definitely don't see Conor McGregor headlining this White House card. I just don't see it, guys. I don't see it. Michael Chandler has been waiting for this fight for about 5 to 6 years, damn near. Okay. Uh, Michael Chandler is still training. He's still in training camp for this Conor McGregor fight. Unbelievable. It's a sad story. It's a sad story when it comes to Conor McGregor. To be honest with you, it's a real sad story. You know, money really doesn't buy happiness, and he's the perfect example. I'm just being honest. Money does not really buy happiness because every time I see the guy doesn't seem happy. I'm just being real. I'm being real, guys. Conor McGregor, he doesn't seem happy. 0%. You know, he's just continuously doing drugs, continuously drinking, wasting his time, wasting away, wasting his money. That's basically what he's doing. Every time you see him, he's coked up. I mean, he needs to walk himself into a clinic, and he needs to help himself. Because that's the only way I see Conor McGregor actually making it to the White House. I don't see any way. I see Jon Jones actually having more ability to make it to the White House than Conor McGregor any day of the week. Okay? I guarantee Jon Jones can still crash into a pregnant lady. Okay, get out of the car, run away from the scene, all right, and still make it to a UFC event. I do believe Jon Jones is capable. Okay, and that's pure facts, guys. Okay, but but going back to the topic at hand, guys. You know, I see Alex Pereira fighting Jerry Prochazka at the White House card due to it being such a banger ass fight. Okay. Don't see Carlos Ulberg getting the next opportunity. I just don't. I mean, he just finished knocking out Dominic Reyes, but we all know, guys. We all know. Okay? Us true fans know what's up when it comes to Dominic Reyes and that winning streak, okay? Um and yeah, guys, I mean, Alex Pereira moving up to heavyweight, that sounds fun. That sounds like I mean, like an exciting event. Would it be against Tom Aspinall? Not sure. Timeline sure, you know, lines up. Would it be against Jon Jones? I'm not sure if the UFC is willing to book it. But I would love that fight. I would absolutely love that fight. Okay. But guys, 2025 is coming to an end. Excuse me. 2025 is coming to an end. And so is the era of ESPN and the UFC, guys. I am totally excited. All right. That the UFC is moving on from ESPN and moved on to Paramount and got a new deal worth upwards of $7 billion. I'm totally excited about this. No more pay-per-views. The only pay-per-view I see being a pay-per-view, only pay-per-view card I see being a pay-per-view card, excuse me, is the White House card. But everything after that and before that, guys, is gonna be on Paramount for $12. Okay, most likely it's gonna go up to maybe 17 or something like that. But guys, that's still cheap. Okay, compared to paying, you know, a monthly subscription on ESPN. Okay, and then having to pay $80, dish out $80, all right, every month, basically. It's very, very costly, all right, to be a mixed martial arts fan these days. I'll tell you that much. But the cost is going down once this Paramount deal starts in 2026. So, guys, I'm totally excited about this. I really am. I cannot wait for this. A new era begins and a new era ends. But the beginning is the beginning of a great, great venture. I believe the UFC is going to be one of the biggest sports, okay, in the next 5 to 6 years. I do believe it. They're going to be competing with, you know, the NFLs, the NBAs, truly competing with them, okay? But anyways, guys, that was the topic at hand, guys. I wanted to get on here and talk more specifically about Alex Pereira and what is next for Alex Pereira and what I see specifically moving forward with Alex Pereira due to, you know, his injury. You know, he is suffering from a broken foot after that Ankalaev fight. So I wanted to talk more specifically about that. And I did mention that Alex Pereira and Jerry Prochazka is most likely the fight that the UFC, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, and Dana White will book for the White House card. It's just an entertaining fight. Now, like I said, I'd rather see Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira, but the most realistic fight I see the UFC booking is Alex Pereira versus Jerry Prochazka. But we shall see. Okay, we shall see how 2026, you know, ends up unfolding. Right now, 2025 is coming to an end, and I'm excited. I am excited, guys. But anyways, guys, you already know. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.